Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Gathering. I'd like to start with some breathing like we usually do, just to center ourselves. Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, has recently reminded us that in times of crisis, those are the times that we are tested and we truly find out what we are made of. I'm going to share with you a story that both of my children loved. It is based on a Chinese legend, and the main character is a plain, gentle person with a humble heart who really wants nothing for himself except to be able to develop his passion. However, he becomes blessed with an amazing gift, and it changes his world completely. As everything changes around him, we discover his true character. Before I share this story, I am wondering, what would you paint if it could become real as soon as you finished it? Take a minute to think about that. And as you listen, think about what other virtues are at work in this story. Liang and the magic paintbrush. Long ago in China, a boy named Liang earned money gathering firewood and cutting reeds. His one wish was to paint, but he could not afford to buy a brush. One day, he passed an art school and went in. "I want so much to paint," he said. "Please, will you teach me?" "What?" The teacher glared at him. "A beggar wants to paint?" He drove Liang away. But Liang could not keep his fingers still. When he went to gather firewood, he drew birds in the sand with a twig. When he went to the river to cut reeds, he drew fish on the rocks with drops of water. One night, as he slept, an old man appeared on a phoenix and placed a brush in Liang's hand. "It is a magic paintbrush. Use it carefully," the old man said, and flew away. Liang jumped for joy. "Thank you so much," he called after the old man. Immediately, Liang began to paint. He painted deer. As he finished, he saw that the deer came to life. It really was a magic paintbrush. "I will paint things for my poor friends," he thought. And he painted toy birds, horses, lanterns, and balls for the children. And for their parents, things to cook with, furniture for the house, and tools for the field. Then he went to the marketplace and set up a table among the other merchants. And he made pictures of birds to sell. To make sure the birds did not come to life, he left something out. One day, a man asked for a picture of a crane. Liang gave it only one eye, but by accident, one drop of ink fell where the second eye should have been, and the crane flew away. Now everyone knew about Liang's magic paintbrush, including the greedy emperor. He went out with all his soldiers to take the brush away from Liang. But Liang refused to give it up. The emperor ordered him bound and brought to the palace. There, the emperor ordered Liang to paint him a dragon, but Liang painted a toad instead. The emperor then ordered him to paint a phoenix. He painted a rooster instead. Furious, the emperor seized the brush and ordered Liang imprisoned. The greedy emperor then sat down to paint mountains of gold, but they turned into rocks and rolled off the table. The emperor tried again. He painted a large tree. But what do you think happened? It turned into an enormous python, which nearly bit the emperor's head off. Liang knew the brush would lose its magic in the emperor's hands. He thought of a plan, and he sent word to the emperor saying that in exchange for his freedom, he would paint whatever the emperor wished. The emperor accepted. "Paint me the sea," the emperor ordered. Liang drew a sea. "Where are the fish?" the emperor asked. Liang drew, and soon a sea full of fish were swimming about. "So long as we have a sea," said the emperor, "let us have a boat." Liang painted a boat, which was soon bobbing about on the water. Delighted, the emperor called the royal family to come and join him on the boat. "Get us some wind so we can move," cried the emperor. Happily, Liang painted wind, and the boat began to rock. "More wind!" the emperor cried. Liang drew more wind and more. Soon, waves were splashing and crashing over the deck. "Enough!" the emperor cried. But Liang would not listen. He drew so much wind, the boat keeled over and broke into 1,000,000 pieces. The emperor and the royal family sank to the bottom of the sea. The story of Liang and his magic paintbrush spread far and wide. But what became of Liang? No one knows. Some say he went back to his own village. Others say that he roamed the earth, painting for the poor wherever he went. So I just wanted to say that's the end of the story. And I really miss hearing your thoughts and your voices. So I was thinking that if you would like, you could make a short 30 to 60-second video or audio of your thoughts about what you would paint and why. Did it change based on your experience of Liang and his magic paintbrush? You could also explain some of the other virtues in this story. If you upload your recordings to Miss Carrie, perhaps we could share some of your ideas in a later morning gathering. And now it's time for a song. I'll play it through twice. Let's sing all together. Now I Walk in Beauty. Have a wonderful day, everyone.